your name?
Well, I was born Hunter Baxamusa, but people in America make fun of me, so I spell Baxamusa.
Good job, Miss Baxamusa.
Yes, well, I will probably go to school for the rest of my life, but I create telescopes for tots. It's a non-profit gives underprivileged astronomers equipment, telescopes, and we teach them how to use them.
Do you live here in State Center doing that?
Now, yes, I originally from Serbia, Beograd, my home country, but my mother Hrvatska. Croatia is Serbia, no mix, like oil and butter. So now I live in Midlands because money is tight with my mom.
Baxamusa, how do you like to occupy your spare time?
Well, you might not tell by looking at me, but I love the cars. Mwah! They're beautiful, beautiful machines.
What do you mean you like cars?
Well, when in Serbia, I had BBC America. It's not legal, but we got it anyway. And I got to watch Top Gear with my father. We love Jeremy Clarkson's Stig, and Top Gear is a show about cars. Italian supercars like Maserati, Bugatti, Lamborghini, and I love Mercedes too. I just love cars.
Miss Baxamusa, I want to talk to you about June 16, 2008.
Okay.
Do you recall that evening?
Oh yeah, very, very clearly. That night, a very rare occurrence was set to occur. A full moon lunar eclipse was going to happen. I want to watch it with my telescope. I want to see in person. So I go down to Midlands Marina and watch it.
And after you arrived at the marina, what did you do?
Well, I unpack my things. I bike there. It took me a while, but I get there anyway. Then I set up my telescope, I write down what the weather is like, and that's about the time I look down the marina parking lot and I see it with my own eyes. A black Maserati Quattroporte. Right there, in front of me.
And we'll get back to that Maserati Quattroporte first. Before this night, June 16, 2008, had you ever been to that marina before?
Oh yeah, I go down there all the time. I moved back to Midlands a few years ago with my mom, and I like to go down there because it's away from glare of city lights. In America, there are lights everywhere. You cannot see the skies.
Would you recognize a map of the area if I showed it to you?
Probably.
Here's the first witness. Record collect I'm showing Baxamusa was produced marked for identification purposes. States Exhibit 1. You want to look through this copy?
Your Honor, I ask that I be allowed to see the document.
Let the record collect I'm showing opposing counsel. Produce marked States Exhibit 1 also. Baxamusa, can you please identify States Exhibit 1?
This is a map of the Midlands Marina, what I was talking about.
And have you ever seen this map before?
Oh yeah, the Midlands Parks and Recreation, they put it all down by the trails. I see it all the time when I'm down there.
Specifically, can you recognize anything on this map?
Yes, this is the marina parking lot that I saw Quattroporte in. This is the Nomabagagan River, I don't know how to say it. And there are other things like bathroom, boat launch. Everything is on this map.
And to the best of your knowledge, does this map accurately depict the area of the marina?
Oh yeah, everything you see at Marina on map.
Your Honor, this kind of statement is evidence States Exhibit 1.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor. However, I do ask that a limiting instruction be offered to the jury that this map is.
Approach the witness.
There you go.
Publish to the jury. Ms. Baxamusa, the map that you were just shown, would using an enlargement of that assist you in your testimony today?
A big one? Oh yes. That way I could draw and tell you everything I saw.
Your Honor, permission to set up court with the use of demonstrative. Also, at this time, I ask that Ms. Baxamusa
Sure. Thank you.
Ms. Baxamusa, I'm going to hand you a marker, but first I'm going to mark this as States Exhibit 1.
Okay.
You use that as you feel.
Okay.
Now, is this the same copy of the map that you just saw?
Yes, it looks just like it, but bigger.
Now, you mentioned that you were at the marina on June 16, 2008. Where were you?
Well, they put this number 3 right there. That's exactly where I was. Atop the Colkins Cliffs. That's me. I know the road very well. That's my telescope.
You also mentioned seeing a Maserati Quattroporte. Do you recall where it was?
Oh yeah. Maserati come down Marina Road right here and come into this parking lot. They park at this number 1 for most of the night.
And at any point during that night, did you see anybody exit that vehicle?
Yes. A man or someone gets out of the front driver's side and runs down this pier to this number 2, where they got on a boat.
Did you ever attempt to identify that boat?
Well, I had my telescope right next to me, and I might be a bit nosy, so I look. I read name of boat, Help Bear.
After identifying the name of the boat as the Helper, did you see anything else?
Well, around 10:32, 2 minutes before full moon lunar eclipse set to occur, taxi comes into same parking lot. Little guy, think it's a guy, most likely guy, girl no walk like that. Gets out, he dressed all in black, looked like a ninja. He goes down same pier, but I only watch go halfway between numbers 1 and 2 when everything became dark because full moon lunar eclipse start to occur.
Can you please explain to the jury what full eclipse means?
Sorry, I forget nobody likes the stars like I do. But full moon lunar eclipse, full effect means no light visible for a while. That night it was from 10:34 to 10:49.
And while this lunar eclipse was taking effect, do you recall seeing or hearing anything?
Just after it got dark, weirdest thing, I heard somebody yell like they were very scared. What are you doing here?
After hearing somebody yell, "What are you doing here?" Was there a response?
Yes, somebody yelled back. Shut up, Benny! I am sick!
Yes, Your Honor. If I'm proper, this is not hearsay because what's going to be elicited fully so that you can know is I'm tired of you getting in my way. Now, this is an exception to hearsay under Rule 8033, the then existing mental state of mind of the declarant. I'm tired of you getting in my way is a direct reflection of how that declarant's state of mind was at that time.
Without knowing who the declarant is, we are unable to testify to their state of mind, and therefore this does not fall into that exception.
If I may respond to this, Rounds. For a foundation to be met in regards to 8033, we do not need to know who the declarant was. All that needs to be shown is that the statement reflects their state of mind, which I'm tired of you getting in my way does so. Baxamusa, before we were interrupted, what were you saying?
Well, before he stood up, I was about to say, I'm sick of you getting in my way, Benny! Get out of my way, old man!
After hearing this argument, did you hear anything else?
Afterwards, I heard what sounded like a gunshot echo through Marina. It was very, very weird.
After this lunar eclipse ended, after you heard an argument and a gunshot, did you see anything?
Well, I looked down to Marina. It sounded like it coming from this pier. But when light returned, I see nothing. I only see someone standing behind the Maserati, struggling to load something into its trunk.
Could you tell what it was the driver was trying to load?
I'm not sure, but it looked like it was heavy. They had hard time shoving it in there. But finally they did, slam down trunk, hop in driver's seat, and instead of going where they came down Marina Road, they made left turn off of the parking lot and down to this trail. They followed the trail. It's not even a road. Why would you drive a Maserati and not a road? It's not a Hummer. They drive down this trail. They go in the direction of this number 4.
After seeing the Maserati Quattroporte drive toward that number 4, did you see anything else that night?
No. After Maserati left, I pack up my things and I go home. Lunar eclipse is gone. Beautiful car gone. Why should I stay there in the dark by myself?